Hello, welcome back to the last part of October's tarot read. So I wanted to add a little something else this month. I wanted to take a quick look at the dark energies, and by that I mean the people. So in all the groups, remember how a while ago in the video I talked about, in an Ascension update, I talked about all the families that run things. I talked about how they run the banking system, the medical system, the educational system, all that. So when I say the dark, I'm referring to them and everyone else who works with them. So whether that's pawns like actors and some athletes, whether that's, DS governors, I'll say that because it stands for two. It starts with deep and then end that with state governors. Whether that's whoever that is. But it's people in some kind of position of power, what they had as position of power. And I wanted to tap in and see where they were at, because I know that the energy behind these people, so the energy not in human form behind these people, that's what gave them the energy to have the control that they had, and not for good for humanity at all. That energy has been pretty wiped out. We have the I guess I could say off-world or outside Earth energy of how I talked about how I'm, I originate from the Lemurian star seed, and we've all been a lot, but that's, I feel, my main family that I've been associated with while I've been here on Earth all these lives. So I feel like we have the Pleiadians and we have different ones. I see that there's at least four groupings of them surrounding Earth. So they've been kind of stepping in and they've been dealing with the energy part of it. And they're also stepping in for other reasons, but they really have stepped in to help wipe out that energy, because they tried to escape and the light energy was like, nope, you can't. You're, kind of coming with us, kind of a thing. So I want people to realize how much goes into them. We have to understand the lowest of the lowest vibration. So to be able to do what I do and read, I have to understand completely how the lowest vibrations operate. Otherwise, I couldn't have worked myself up to, direct myself to be completely straight up to source, which is the highest of the high energy. I mean, you can't get a higher energy than straight from source, from God's source. So what people don't understand, they think that if you're in the higher vibration, you're just all of love and light and you're just ignoring, or you're, blind to the fact that there's darker energies. That's actually not true. You have to be completely aware, know how they operate, be able to handle their energy, protect yourself while increasing your vibration at the same time. So it's not easy. So those of you who are working on that now, congratulations, because it's very difficult. And that's just with people, so let alone outside energies. So I wanted to explain a little bit about that, because that's been how these people have been able to do what they do. So now those people, so we're talking about politicians, we're talking about some actors, we're talking about governors, we're talking about people like that. They don't have that dark energy backing them up anymore. So a lot of them are just, they've been taken care of in other ways. But I've been seeing that the military, there's something to do with the military. So the military has been involved with those people who have been in these roles. So dark actors, ones who are just not of the light. Governors, different people who have been presidents, their families, some other politicians we know. There's a lot that on a physical level, so their real selves have been handled through the military. We don't know about that yet, but I've been seeing that for a while, months, for a while actually, since the spring, like late spring. So there's something about that the public's not aware of. So I just wanted to say that has been happening. It's just we haven't seen it. So those people walking around, parading around, pretending to be them are not really them, okay? So where we're at with them now, we have this 10. So we have the 10 of swords. So we have endings there. We have complete stress for some, because we have some that I feel are, they're having to, they know they're kind of caught. They know they're in deep trouble. So they're kind of reaching the end of the road. A lot of them are at a standstill. They don't know where to go. I feel like they're out of funds. I feel like energetically they don't have the support. I feel like it's like they're almost, they're kind of they're throwing each other under the bus. They're letting each other, oh God, the analogy they're giving me is like they're letting each other kind of get taken out, and it's very individualized. So even for us, how it's individualized of our journey and ascending, for humanity, for the dark, deep, follow that word by state, they're very individualized now too. It's just in a very different way. So I feel that the end for some of them, it's the end of their control here. I don't feel like they are in control. I feel like there are little minions, little soldiers here and there throughout the states or different parts. Maybe some, but a lot of what you're seeing right now is to wake people up. So a lot of what you're seeing right now isn't actually from the deep followed by state. It is from the good guys trying to allow people to see what it would be like if they were in control. So I have that followed by the Tower, which came in with Justice. So they are having to answer for what they've done. I feel a lot have already faced justice. I feel some are facing justice as we speak, and I feel some will in the future. So I feel like it's the end for them. So we may still see some of them go down swinging. So we may see some ridiculous, stupid little shenanigans of theirs, but it's not going to be, if you don't align, if you're not aligned with that, if you're kind of more aligned with your higher self, you won't be affected by this at all. Like none of what they're doing will affect you in any way. So if you are watching the news or you're watching videos and you're feeling triggered by things you think that this group is doing or things you see or that you think are happening, I feel like, see, this is the Moon card, trickery. So they are, it's illusions. A lot of it's just, it's smoke and mirrors. It's illusions. It's not really actually happening. So I wanted to end it with that because that's what I feel like the energy in October, like they're all kind of going down. So if they haven't already. So I will look into, when we do November's, I will look more into the alliance, the white hats, the good guys, 45 and team. Whatever you want to call them. I will look into that group and see when we're going to see them more, outward, because I know that 45 is in control, both legally and energetically, because I could see it, I can feel it. I feel like it's been that way for quite some time. I don't feel like there was ever a point where he wasn't. I feel like there may have been a few weeks at the end of winter, but as of spring, he's been right back where he should be. The rightful seat, they said. So I really feel like, I don't feel like there's anything to worry about. I feel like there's this very specific, they're showing me the strategy card. So there's a very specific strategy to what you're seeing. So this is where we need to just focus on us. We need to focus on our journey, align with where we need to be, make sure we're working on our frequency, and making sure we're making a plan for us and everything, and trusting the universe, because everything is going to work itself out just fine. The universe and humanity, this is destined. There's it's not like this isn't going to happen. This is beyond deserved. It's well overdue. It's why a lot of us star seeds and light workers are here. So it's destined to go the way it's going. So there's no need to throw lower vibrational energies like worry, fear, stress onto it. Okay? So I hope you enjoyed October's tarot. It seems like there's going to be the start of the month may feel a little choppy. We may be a little here, a little here. But I feel by the end of the month, we're going to be able to breathe more. So just relax. Breathe through it. Focus on you. And you'll get through everything just fine. So as always, I'm sending so much love and light.